Kev, a week since our last game now, are the lads raring to go for the last 3 games of the season?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah, they should be. Off the back of a good performance and good win last week. Obviously, you go from having like 4 games in 9 days to your break, which seems to happen in this league. So, no, looking forward to the game, and it's been a while coming, and one that we want to go and impose ourselves again if we can, and put a good performance in.
How pleasing was it to extend the unbeaten run to 13 last time out, and are you looking to carry that sort of performance onto tomorrow's game?
The performance more than anything, and get to the levels we think we can get to. Last time we played Wealdstone, was a tough game in terms of the 2 halves were quite different, and performed well in the second half. But yeah, we want consistency and the level of performance, and individually and collectively, we want to hit them heights.
Yeah, you touched on the schedule we had prior to this little break with those 4 games in 9 games. Has it been important to have a little bit of rest in this week, and so you'll make sure you're ready for the last 3 games? Yeah,
listen, a bit, and to train at the right time, and the right amount of training, right amount of rest. Of course, I think if you looked at the last game, Boreham Wood, that was at the end of a little run, but you can sense the lads got into a rhythm of playing, and so they're looking forward to another game. Yeah, tomorrow's game against Wealdstone away, and they've changed manager again recently, but they're still fighting down there at the bottom, and they know they're fighting for all the points they can get, so we'll have to be aware of that, won't we? Of course, yeah. Listen, I think we had it with Boreham Wood last week, and they've obviously changed their manager, so it'll be interesting to see what they do and how they go about it. But we know, anyone that's down there fighting for their lives is a test. What we can do is control what we do, and make sure we do the basics of the game right, but also try and get to the level of performance that we think we can get to, and we'll see what the outcome of the game is from there. Yeah, how are Noor Hassan's shin splints? Yeah, shin splints. It's not shin splints as such. It's just a thing that we're managing his training load, and it's something that we have to get to the bottom of. So we'll see how he is. Are there any other knocks around the group with this week we've had? Has it been good just to get a bit of rest in, and so everyone's sort of ready to go? We've got people training and stuff, so we'll see who's fit and ready to go. I'm sure we'll pick a team that we think can get a result. Thank you.
And Kevin, also you've spoken there about the 13-match unbeaten run. What does that tell you about the mentality of your players?
Yeah, it's good. We know that. It's something I'll never question. I think if you looked at the start of the season, that would have told you the answer to that. And it's important that we keep picking up results, and keep pushing, and keep the teams above us honest. So we're still fighting, and that's important that we keep doing that, and continue the decent form we're on. But you only do that by doing the basics right, and the work rate and everything that should be expected and given, and performance-wise, then that's up to the players on the pitch.
And just as impressive is the fact you got 5 clean sheets in that unbeaten run. What's the key to that defensive stability?
Hopefully, good organisation, good players. We've changed the back line as well at times. So for the ones who come in as well to do well, it's credit to them. Yeah, and it's a credit to the players, and that we defenders, but it's the whole team that have got to do their job. And your defending starts from the front, and the midfield obviously do their job in front of the back lads. So it's a combination of everything, and it's a credit to them that we've got a good defensive record, and one we want to keep doing.
And you're in 10th position. I think if I've done my maths right, there's technically still a chance you could make the playoffs. Even though it might be unlikely, how proud are you that you're actually in that position, considering the 10-point deduction you had?
Yeah, unbelievable. I think it's easy to overlook it and go, well, that's gone now. But the fact is, we've won enough games to be in the playoffs. At the minute, we've still got the chance, and we've got to try and pick up as many points as we can between now and the end of the season and see what happens. And that's our goal. The next game, and let's try and get a result there.
And Danny Waldron picked up man of the match in your last game against Boreham Wood. Just a word on the new signings who've come in. How important have they been for your squad?
Yeah, because we were sure. But yeah, pleased with them. It takes time, obviously. And, we went to Solihull and picked up a brilliant result with Marcus Dacker's played. You know, Henry Sandak's contributed at the right time with he scored the late goal against Wealdstone. So the forwards have all contributed, and you know, Danny's turn to come in and performed well against Boreham Wood, and you know, was involved in the goals. So really pleased with him. Adam Crowther done well when he come in, and Morton's gonna play his part as well. So you know, they're all players that are here for us, and you know, we'll use them and part of the squad that hopefully pushes us on. And
there's goals coming from all over the pitch now, and maybe something we talked earlier in the season was the reliance on Harry Cardwell, but now the wide players are really contributing, particularly Gus Scott Morris, Jack Bridge. How pleasing is that for you?
Yeah, obviously we need goals from other areas. Obviously Cards our main striker has been top scorer, you know, and we ain't really had someone with him on a consistent basis in that area of the pitch, but so you know, all over the pitch is important. We spoke about midfielders getting goals, wide men getting goals, and it's important you do that, because I think our goal difference is still very good for where we are in the league, and there's not too many teams with a better goal difference than us.
And finally, Kevin, obviously in the last week there's been some more off the field issues with delays to the takeover surfacing again. That must be really frustrating for you just when you thought it was all over.
Yeah, obviously I think it's frustrating for everyone, because you know, as a team, as a manager, as supporters, as people that are trying to buy the club as well, you know, they want to get it done. We all want to move on, and you know, these things take time, and you know, that's out of my control. But yeah, it's something obviously we all want, and you know, hopefully that happens sooner rather than later.
Thanks, Kevin.
So with Wealdstone, what kind of challenge do you feel they're representing? Has that changed? It's a little bit unknown with your prep and that, because they've got a different manager now.
Yeah, possibly. You know, we've watched obviously a lot of their games and how they organise and how they play, which you know, I'm sure won't change too much. But a new manager coming in might look at something different, and you want to look at shape and that, but we can't control that. You know, we'll have an idea once the teams come in, but we'll be ready, and it's important we focus on ourselves and get us right.
Yeah. So Adam Crowther been training. Obviously, he missed out last time.
Not yet, no. Not yet, still been out. Hopefully we'll get him back on the grass this week some stage.
And Cannon Power, is he ready to be involved yet, or?
Probably not just yet. He's come into contact training, which has been really pleasing for him. So he just needs a little bank of that to get him there. Probably difficult to get him a game behind the scenes at the minute, obviously, with the stage of the season and where we're at. But you know, fingers crossed, he comes through this period of training and is ready to hopefully play a part.